everyone. Today I don't have a process video for you. Today I have a flip through big fat travel album that I recently finished. It took me like 3 weeks to make it. I made it from scratch and it looks really bulky. It wasn't my intention. I just didn't estimate it well how many space I would need for almost 300 pictures. Yes, it called 300 pictures, and it's an album from our 2 weeks trip to the Basque country. Last year we were on the border between France and Spain. So I created my album from scratch, making the cover and making all of the pages. And when I start making travel albums, I usually print all of my pictures first. So I will show you how it looks. So I already printed pictures for my next travel album, and this is how I keep them. So I have a bunch of photos printed. Some of them are 10 by 15 in size, which is 6 by 4, and I have a bunch of like half of this size pictures. There are tons of the pictures. See how many? And those are not all. So I have photos, I have embellishments from the trip. So there are, see, those are all the pictures that I have from the other trip. And I also have leaflets and everything that I brought from the travel that may go into the album, may not, or may go. So it depends when I am working on the album. And after I print my pictures, I group them into like days or trips or destinations, because we change our destinations a lot. And after I have it grouped, I count how many pages are needed for each destination. And when there are a really big number of pictures, I divided them into 2 pages. When there are smaller number of pictures, they go onto 1 page. So in this case, I counted that I needed, I think, 12 or 14 pages to accommodate all of my pictures. That's why I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages plus the covers. So it holds pictures, but it also holds memorabilia. So I will show you how it looks. So this is the front cover, and each page has flaps because I had a lot of pictures to accommodate. So as you can see, I have 1 flap, and here are 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller flaps on this page. And of course I could add even more pictures here. So as you can see, I have those are the pictures from the campsite, because we were staying on the campsite. And this is our mobile home, and this is the map of the campsite that I brought with me. And there is like the number of our house in here. There is also a, sorry, you cannot see it, the bracelet we get on the camping. So I also incorporated it into the album. And I have the journaling about this first day, about our travel there. So each bigger event has its own journaling, and I was using Paige Evans collection for this one, and it's called 𝐻𝐸𝐴𝐻 or something like that. It's one of her newest collections. So those are the pictures from our going there, pictures from the campsite. And moving on to another page, it was at the seaside camping, so we were visiting beach often, and I have plenty of pictures from the beach. They are not taken the same day, but I decided to group them together. So I counted how many flaps I need to accommodate all of those pictures. So here there are. Some of the flaps have magnets, like in here is the magnet and here is the magnet, so it closes and it doesn't open. So those are from trips to the beach. And this is the first page. And moving on to another page. Oh, something unglued here. And here is the trip to Biarritz, and it takes 2 pages because it was so many pictures that I couldn't accommodate in just 1 page. And here is the string to close everything. Oh, it tied in the knot. And this is the postcard I bought in Biarritz, and I thought I need to add it into my album because I really like this style. And the other side holds the journaling about this day. So I tried to group my trips by dates, so starting from the 1st and so on. And here is just the flap to close everything together. And then when you open it, you have like 1, 2, 3 pages of pictures. Of course, you could add extra journaling here, but I don't like handwriting journaling. I prefer printing it. That's why I group it on one space like here. And this is another page, and this one has a leaflet. We visited the museum called Cité de l'Océan. So I have a leaflet from there. It was a little bit too tall, so I trimmed it on the top and the bottom, but you could not tell if I wouldn't tell you. And more pictures. This is the picture taken when we were just using some of the attractions. It was upside down, and here are the tickets to this museum. It was very 3D. A lot of like, here we were doing a VR surfing, so it was really a fun day. I don't remember if there are more flaps in here, but I don't think so. Yeah, so this is the city of the ocean. And moving on, there is another page from Biarritz. It's an aquarium. We were visiting aquarium also, and again I have a leaflet from the aquarium, and I trimmed it up and down to fit into my album. And I have tickets from the aquarium. They are not pretty, but they are a souvenir, and something I buy at a lot of places. So I am buying those €0 money. Yeah, I buy zero money for actual money. So I have those €0 money from many places, not only from this trip, but from the previous one. Here is another one. So I just put them in here because they are from aquarium. Here is the picture from the aquarium, and I think, no, it doesn't open. Or maybe it opens? No, it doesn't open. Oh yeah, it opens because it's still the same page, sorry. So this is all one page, what I'm showing to you. So we have aquarium, and we have another page from the same big page, and we have more flaps and more pictures from that day. And moving on to another page, yeah. Sorry, this was a trip to Bilbao, and again I have the journaling about this day and a lot of flaps and pictures. And as you can see, I have bigger and smaller photos. So here is another flap. Here is like a pocket where I am keeping extra pictures that didn't go onto the pages. Extra page with pictures because I had a lot of them. And I also have leaflets from the museum. Plus, I don't know, I have this envelope. I don't know why, but I have it. And there is also the map of the museum. Again, I trimmed it to fit into my album. So let me put it inside. But this is still not all. It's one of the pages. And because I have some extra pictures inside, sorry, it's hard to show you this album on the video because of that. So yeah, so I have a lot of photos in here. And again, I have magnet here to close it, and there is continuing the Bilbao. This was the museum, and this is another trip to the hill via funicular. So I have pictures of those. I have tickets to the funicular. This is the funicular, which is like a steep train. And something that I got there, which is super fun. This is like a leaflet, and see how fun it looks, because the funicular goes up like this over the steep track. So there is a leaflet, and it opens like this. It has a pocket here, and you get like a stickers with the most important sightseeings in Bilbao, and you can glue them on the map, so it's great for kids. And here is the back with all the info, but I needed to fold it so it would fit the size of the page. And here are more pictures from this trip to Bilbao. Another magnet here. Okay, so moving on to the next page, and this one is massive. It's another trip, 𝐮𝐬𝐞𝐝, and we have like another €0 money, and this time I put it into the Project Life sleeve, so it has protection. And when you open it like this, it has this is the waterfall type of the page, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and many pictures inside. So we have pictures, we have a room for journaling, and here we have leaflet from our trip with boat to the Spain through the border, and more pictures here. And here is a super fun leaflet. The very special treat is canneles, known in this region, and we tried them. We weren't a big fans, but we also got the leaflet, and this is how the cannelle look, so I kept it. And to close this page, I am using this arrow so it would not open. And here is another trip and another day. We were visiting caves in Pyrenees mountain. So I have journaling about this day, and we have a lot of pictures, and I'm closing it with those metal pointers. You need to rotate them, and we have a lot of pictures here, and one flap, €0 from the grots, from the caves, and a ticket from the caves. And here is the pocket with actual tickets. Well, this is like a small leaflet, and there is also a bigger leaflet with description and everything. And I have some extra pictures here that didn't go onto the page, and I need to put it back. So more fun in here. Closing everything with those pointers. And moving on, sorry, it will be quite a long video because it's almost 15 minutes, but I wanted to show you, maybe you get an inspiration how to accommodate more pictures into your album. And here is another day and another postcard I bought, so I have another postcard. And we were visiting the biggest dunes in Europe, and here is the leaflet, and it opens like this and up. But I glue it on the back so you can still see everything that is in the leaflet. And we have pictures in here, of course, with a lot of flaps. There is the journaling, ticket to the dunes, and I don't remember if it opens. I don't think so. So we have those. And here is another trip, another day. and I close it with those little flaps. This is Bordeaux. We were at the Bordeaux too. We took a trip. We didn't go to Enoteca, Museum of Wine, because we were there with kids, but we visited Museum of Illusion and the city itself. So I have this pocket here with first tickets to the tram, with journaling, with a postcard I bought at the Museum of Illusion. So it's kind of a illusion itself. I have a leaflet from the museum, so I can put it all in here back. And I have more pictures from this day and from the museum in here. Okay, so I can close it. And here is another day, another fun activity. Climbing between the trees, Adrenaline Park, and I have like one flap in here. Yeah, and that's it. So this is Adrenaline Park, and we have another trip. This was trip again to Pyrenees mountain, and we were taking Le Train d'Artois. This is the highest train route in Europe. And it was such a splendid ride. We were going through the mountains, the views, the weather, everything was perfect that day. So I have journaling in here, and I have tons of pictures, and believe me, I need to choose only few. So there, oh, it opens like this. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages of pictures from that trip. And it closes with magnet like this. And we are almost done, I promise. So here is the last page from another trip to the mountains, and this time we took another train on the that goes on the top of the mountain, but it was such a misty day that we haven't seen anything. Like literally anything. Another €0 money, and here are the pictures, and it opens like this. More pictures. See, it was such a dense fog, we couldn't see a thing. So all the views that we were promised, nothing was there, but we still had such a great fun on that day. So we have like more pictures from the train, and I think it closes like this. So, and here is the last page. Well, it's the cover, and I have something like overview from the dates, which day we visited what place, and I printed it as a reminder for myself, so I will never get lost. And here is the final trip we took. It was the boat ride through the kind of a European Amazon. And here is also, I'm covering with my hand because I don't want anyone can scan it. Here is the QR code for the video from this whole vacation. I always record a lot of videos, and I combine them into one longer video. So I have like hour-and-a-half overview from the trip, and we like going back and watching those videos. So this is like the final day. Here is the leaflet from this trip, and it was the day we went back home. So here is the album. I didn't embellish the covers because it goes in between other albums, so I need the name in here, but not anything here, so because it will fall out easily. So here it is. Thank you for staying with for such a long time, 20 minutes, because it's a lot of pages to show you. I hope it inspired you. Let me know if you would like to see more videos about creating travel massive albums, because I may have one in mind for you. So thank you so much, and see you soon on some other video. And don't forget to check, I will leave them in the description box, because it's not the first album I made from our travels, and I have few tutorials, so I will link them in the description box so you can rewatch how I scrapbook other travels. So see you soon. Bye.